guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to cook up a mean stew peas and rice. I'm going to be using oxtails, and I'm going to also be adding some smoked turkey legs to kick it up an extra boost of flavor. Alright, so let's get started. Let me show you what I'm going to be using to cook up this mean stew peas dish. Alright, here we have some red peas. This is about a pound. I already washed it. I did not soak it overnight. Reason being, the oxtail, I'm not going to put it in the pressure cooker. I'm going to cook it on the stove top, and I want the oxtail and the red peas to cook together at the same time. So I did not soak it. I just went ahead and washed it, picked out the good, threw away the bad, right? So also you're going to need 2 cubes of scallion, an onion, and some fresh thyme. If you don't have fresh thyme, you use a dry thyme. Alright, so this is my oxtail right here. I think this is about 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds of oxtail. And also I'm going to be adding some smoked turkey to it. This is the drumstick of the turkey, and it's going to kick it up a whole heap of flavor, trust me. Now you're going to need some coconut milk. I'm not going to use the whole can of this though. I'm going to use only half a can of this. I'm going to also put some black pepper, salt, Primento seeds for flavor, a little bit of Mrs. Dash, and I'm also going to add my enhancer. Also, I'm going to be adding some garlic in it. Garlic is a must in a stew peas. In any dish, garlic is a must. Now, to make my little dumplings, like a spinners, I'm going to use a cup of flour, but that is when you get to the very end. So let's get started on this dish here. Okay, now I have here a pot of water that is boiling. Before it comes to a full boil, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just go add the peas in there. And remember, I did not soak the peas overnight because I don't want it half cooked. I want it cooked evenly with the oxtail. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the oxtails in there. However, I'm not going to put the turkey leg in there, because if I put the turkey leg in there, it's going to cook way too fast, and I don't want that. So to that, I'm going to go ahead and add some pimento seeds, about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half, you know. And then I'm going to add some garlic, teaspoon of garlic. I want all of that to cook together. About a half teaspoon of salt. And also I'm going to add some black pepper to that. About a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now I'm going to let this boil. In about an hour from now, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what it looks like in an hour, and I'm also going to be putting in some more of whatever else it needs as we go along. So I'll see you back in an hour. The peas and the oxtail has been cooking for just a little bit over an hour, and it's halfway done. Right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and put the smoked turkey legs in there. I didn't put it in before because it's tender. It's more tender than the oxtail, and this is going to give it a lot of flavor that I'm looking for in the stew peas. So I'm going to add that in. Okay, so now I'm going to add a half a can of coconut cream. Well, after I add this in, I'm just going to let it cook for another like 45 minutes, and then when I come back in 45 minutes, I'm going to be adding the scallion and the onion and the thyme and the rest of the spices, them, you know, and put it together. So okay guys, everything is nice and tender now, just the way I want it. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is put the seasoning in and finish up this dish. Now I'm going to add the scallion, and this is 2 cubes of scallion, some thyme, and a medium-sized chopped onion. Just put everything in there. Also gonna add 2 cups of water. The water is gonna finish up this dish. So I'm gonna add 2 cups of water, and I'm just gonna put some Mrs. Dash in it. Just, you know, you can put whatever kind of spice you want. I already spiced it up earlier, but I'm just adding a little bit more just to kick it up a notch. Alright, this is the flour right here that I showed you guys. I already made it in a dough. What I'm going to do is make some little spinners to put in here. So as you can see, it's just flour, water, and a little pinch of salt in the dough. I'm just going to make some small ones and drop it in there. Not going to make too much. So what I'm going to do here now, I'm just going to let everything all come together, and within another like half an hour this is going to be done. I'll show you how it looks like in the pot when it's done, and I'm also of course going to show you how it looks like on the plate. So see you back here in 30 minutes to be exact. It's all done, everything has come together nicely. And as you can see, the peas is nice and tender. I'm going to put this on a plate for you guys, and so I'll see you back in 3 minutes. So okay guys, here you have it, stewed peas and rice, oxtails, and a touch of smoked turkey legs. Alright, so enjoy!